starting out at 90,000. No. Okay. 50. I would want that. What color?
Next.
So much more. Or they change that after that door. Better than I had that. That is a beautiful right next to beautiful.
Cadillac, and before you have to grab your wraps and head on home, we'll give you some more presentations, and we'll tell you about Cadillac, where to get your literature and things like that. How's that sound? My name's Cliff. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate the time you're taking out of your day today to come by. And what a beautiful vehicle. How do you feel about it? See a lot of heads nodding, a lot of people looking at it. Beautiful. You look stunning in it as well. What you have here is our concept vehicle. It's called the XTS. It's a Platinum Edition. Are you familiar with Cadillac and Platinum Editions? Everybody? Because if you're not, we do have two Platinum Escalades right here, so you can see the similarities, what a Platinum package brings. The big beautiful wheels, the chrome grille in the front here, replaced with brushed aluminum, and then also the LED-driven headlamps, and a hybrid Escalade over there as well, about $80,000. I wanted to bring that up because, like usual, you know, you can start at lower prices on an STS or a DTS and work your way up through all-wheel drive, engine choices, and then Platinum, and then on the Escalade over there, hybrid if you like. So that'll probably be what you see on this vehicle, perhaps in just a couple years running down the road. It looks like the perfect, let's say, addition to our family. Do you agree? It has that kind of look of the forward-leaning line that you see on our SRX and our CTS coupes, which were just concepts maybe about a year and a half ago. So that's how quickly we can bring them to market. Now those CTSs are actually, the coupes going to come out in June and start to build them in the beginning of May. And those vehicles, when they were up here on this stage as a concept, looked almost identical to what came out in the production. A little thicker mirror and a B-pillar is all we added to that vehicle. The B-pillar you can't even see. That's where the glass is from the front to the rear. So that's an interior B-pillar for, let's say, sturdy construction, rigidity, things like that. And when you have a lot of torque on a Corvette V8 engine on this one over here, you're gonna need that kind of stuff. So this one right here might be some subtle changes. That's if it comes out, and when it comes out, if it comes out, let's say. Now what you have here, by the way, though, is 203 inches bumper to bumper, so just about 4 inches shy of our biggest car in the lineup, so not that much smaller. Yet, if you look and study the interior, a bigger interior than our current vehicle, and 4 inches shorter. How'd they do that one? So if you look, you have a shorter nose because we can replace the bigger power plant of a V8 engine over there that delivers 291 horsepower with a 3.6-liter V6 engine, all aluminum, direct injection, however, and variable valve timing, jump the horsepower and the fuel economy up to 304 horsepower. So more horsepower, smaller power plant, runs on regular 87 octane, and is even better for the environment. 25% better on your cold start emissions. That's all over and above the current V8 that's running that vehicle over there. We're a smaller package, so we're lighter, so we'll have better performance, have better fuel economy, and look at the beautiful line, and then from the side, how the contemporary looks, the big wheel. So it looks, has that hip look with the low profile tire, the 11-inch, 11-spoke wheels with the bright. You can see a lot of details on here too. If you study the vehicle as it spins in front of you, if you're tall enough, you guys can probably see the Cadillac has been etched right in there in a cursive writing and an inlay. And again, aluminum and aluminum on the side, aluminum everywhere. Aluminum wheels keep it light and gives it a hip look, but at the same time, it is better for the environment in the production. Chevrons all over this vehicle, these flat V's that come together and tip to the nose, and then chevrons on the back. Give it that tip look. Yep, in the back we have the dual exhaust and a very aggressive stance, but elegance comes together at the same time with the aggressive look. 304 horsepower front wheel drive or all wheel drive? You want more? Let's go up. Let's go twin turbo V6. Let's go up to 350 horsepower, perhaps all the way up to 4. We haven't heard for sure on where that's going to land, but that's a possibility with all-wheel drive. Do you want it to handle like a Tiger in the corners, like an STS or a CTS-V? It will. You have the magnetic ride control that's going to be able to stabilize this vehicle, actually tweaking the shock viscosity for every single millisecond. This is amazing technology. You talk about art and science. There's the art. It sure is beautiful. Platinum ash metallic with warm bronze tint coat. How about that for a paint color? That's what it's called. And it's a beautiful 5-layer paint. You want technology? Turn your shock viscosity from as slippery as baby oil to as thick as peanut butter, and anywhere in between for every single millisecond times 4 on each corner of the vehicle. That's how magnetic ride control works. And then more technology. Well, we have a gas door over here for our gasoline engine. We've got LED lighting. The Cadillac crest and wreath floating right there behind on the tail light. The Cadillac insignia glows, or the Cadillac writing glows on the door sills. And there's a lot of light up here. I'll draw your attention back to that screen when it shows up. But even the door handles are going to glow this blue, kind of sea blue color on the side. So they'll have a beautiful look. Form and function, it's beautiful to look at. I can see where it's at. I can see where I'm stepping in the vehicle. And by the way, over here is your door for your plug-in, for your lithium-ion battery. So the battery goes behind the rear seat, down low in the chassis. This opens up, plug cord goes in, and it goes to your wall socket in your garage. 110 current, charges on minimal charge in about 5 hours or under, and then that has the capability of launching the vehicle on pure electricity up to about 15 miles an hour, where then the smart engine with variable valve timing can keep the vehicle in the wake it's already moving going down the road. So they said it should perhaps double the fuel economy of a traditional hybrid. Now if you kind of take a quick look at this back wall, and you can see here's your handles that glow at night. There you go, they light up. And what a beautiful look with the LED back lighting on the vehicle. It'll spin around. There's that crystal-like badging on the etching of the wheels I told you about. So another platinum, let's say, feature that would be on the vehicle as far as the detail. There's your LED lights with the Cadillac crest and wreath down low at the bottom, floating. And there you go. Now watch it spin, and it'll show you where the technology is as it kind of temporarily skins the vehicle. You'll see these little panels that drop down here in a second. Here they come, they're dropping down. And now it's going to show you some of the technology and where it resides in the chassis. There they come. So as it goes from the engine back to the lithium-ion battery, you can see just exactly where the technology lies in that vehicle. Beautiful on the inside, handcrafted, hand-sewn. I think there's 9 layers of materials in the inside. They studied, let's say, in a design philosophy, the opening or the petals of an orchid. Let's see if I can do their work justice in my description. First of all, the first layer, a buttery leather that is actually called serene beige, meets up with the next layer, which is serene beige and a suede material cloth that then touches the birchwood burl. We're up to 3, right? Keep track. Birchwood burl that then is surrounded by a serene beige perforated laser etched material, touching then the billet aluminum with a very interesting, let's say, poles. That's 5. Then we have another layer of different beige that's called Voyager bronze. I think that's 6. We got the suede material class 7 in cocoa-colored leather. Is at about 8 that I'm up to now. And then we have the black class that's on here, 9. And then that's surrounded again by the billet aluminum buttons, which I think is 9 or 10. I lost count myself. But that's a lot of materials in a beautiful display, and made to eat sound or sound deadening devices in a very warm way as well. On top of that, we also have technology on the inside with the screens that pop up out of the back, much like our nav screens do on our vehicles on the CTS. These are for internet capability and also entertainment. The screens up front are touch and sweep. So if you can see how that's operating right now, if I didn't like the layout while I was in park and I wanted tire pressure monitoring over here, touch and sweep it like the iPhone, or touch